Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a nice well-rounded flow to feel really good in your mind and your body, especially now because things are pretty crazy. It's really important to ground down and feel centered. So this flow will make you feel really good and really strong. So let's get after it. So let's begin in a seated position, cross ankle over ankle. And we'll just have a couple of moments of breath here. So just ground down through your sits bones. You can place your palms on your knees, or you can face your palms up towards the sky. Whatever's calling you today, take that. I'm gonna place my palms on my knees just to feel a little bit more grounded. And we'll take 3 deep breaths. Deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Deep breath in through your nose. And keep your lips sealed. Exhale through your nose. Gently open up your eyes. And let's come to a tabletop pose. So bring your palms underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Engage your core here. We'll take a couple of rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, tip your pelvis up, collarbones up. Exhale, cat dome through your back. Press into your palms and your shins. Inhale, cow, looking up towards the sky. Exhale, cat. Really using your spine here, every vertebra. And just take a couple of rounds on your own. Inhaling and then exhaling with your movement. I like to take a couple of hip movements here, so little circles towards the right. You can take big ones, you can take small ones. Just bringing some mobility into your hips. Gonna be working pretty hard today. And then go the other direction. So bring your hips towards the left. And then just come to a neutral spine. Bring your toes into the mat. And then exhale, press your knees an inch off the mat. You're engaging your core here. And we're gonna hold for a couple of breaths, igniting your core. One more inhale. And then on the exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Bringing your hips up and back. It's early, so you can take a slight bend in your knees. Rather have your hips pressing back than pressing your hamstrings back if they're tight. So taking a slight little micro bend in your knees alleviates any stress or any strain on your hip flexors and on your hamstrings. And don't forget to press through all 10 finger pads, opening up your fingers wide, relaxing your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale, come to a plank pose. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Press up and back. We'll take 2 more just like that. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really utilizing your spine here. Inhale, plank. Flowing through. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, bend your knees and take a couple of steps until you're into a forward fold. And I like to keep my feet hip width distance, so you can put 2 fists in between your feet just to measure that. And we'll take ragdoll pose, so take a slight bend in your knees or a deep bend, whatever feels best on your body. And interlace your arms at opposite elbows, giving yourself a little sway. You can shake your head yes and no, opening up and closing your jaw. Releasing any tension that creeps up in your face, in your head, in your neck, in your shoulder blades.
We tend to carry a lot of stress in our shoulders, so just relax them here. And a couple more breaths. And then slowly release your fingertips. Toe heel your feet to center. Inhale, halfway lift your spine, bring your palms underneath your knees. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, reach your arms up over your head. You can even touch your palms together and look up towards the sky. Then exhale, Samastitihi, bringing your palms to your heart center. Inhale, mountain pose, reach your arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift your spine. And then exhale, plant your palms and step back to a plank pose. And we're gonna take a couple of plank, I like to call them plank shifts. So we're gonna shift to the front of our toes and then back. So inhale, exhale, really using your core, firing it up. Strengthening the body. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, back to plank. Take 1 more inhale, and then exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look to the top of your mat. You can step, hop, or jump. Inhale, halfway lift your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come back up, mountain pose. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Look up, close your palms, and then exhale, palms to heart center. Inhale, mountain pose, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, reset your spine, and then exhale, step back to a plank, and then shift forward. And exhale, lower down, bend your elbows here. You can even come down to your knees if you need to. And then lower all the way down. Flip your toes. Inhale, cobra pose, Bhujangasana. So lifting up, you wanna lift forward and up. And keep your gaze in front of your mat, like 6 inches to a foot in front of your mat. Really using your lower back here, your core. 1 more inhale. And exhale, lower all the way down. Plant your toes. Inhale, 1 motion, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take 1 more sun salutation A just like that. So bend your knees, step, hop, or jump, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Mountain pose, pressing your palms together, and then exhale, bring your palms to heart center. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and you can step or jump back into plank, however you like, or you can go straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a couple of breaths here to ground down and reset the mind. So inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Let that go. Inhale through your nose. Lips sealed through your nose, exhale. Okay, inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. And we're gonna open up the right hip so you can bend your right knee and open up scorpion in your leg. Keep pressing into that left palm. You wanna make sure that both palms are equally pressing into your mat. We'll take some circles here. Creating more space in the hip. Grounding down through that left foot. If you went one way, now go the opposite direction. You can even wiggle your ankle and your feet, waking those up. And then inhale, reach your leg straight back up. Then exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. Inhale, lift your leg up. And exhale, place your foot in between your palms. Drop down your back knee for a low crescent lunge. And you have options here. You can use your blocks. Then inhale, lift all the way up, bring your arms up here. So take a moment here just to make sure that your hips are level and that your chest isn't splaying open. You wanna really press, you wanna draw your rib cage inward, lifting your arms up towards the sky. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more inhale. And then exhale, we're gonna straighten the front leg and flex your toes towards your face. And we're gonna elongate your spine, so inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, folds forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. And then this time, exhale, fold, and just hold here, breathing space into the back of your legs, the back of your knees, your hamstrings. And by flexing that foot, you're activating your calf muscle, really strengthening and lengthening at the same time. Okay, inhale, bend your front knee, plant your palms down, and step back to plank pose and take a chaturanga, or just press back to downward facing dog. Okay, let's go to the other side. So inhale, lift your left leg high. And same thing here, open up that left hip, bend your left leg, pressing into that right palm so you're even on both shoulder blades. Let's take some circles. And then switch the direction. Same thing here, you can stretch your ankle. Then on the next inhale, lengthen that leg up towards the sky. And exhale, draw your knee towards your nose, doming through your back. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, step your left foot in between your palms, drop to your back knee. And same thing here, we're going to inhale, lift your arms up, and taking that moment to make sure both hips are leveled. Your knee is over your ankle, and your chest isn't splaying out. So you really want to draw your chest back, using your core, reaching through your fingertips. Inhale, exhale. One more inhale. Now next exhale, bring your palms down on the blocks or the mat, and straighten that front leg, flexing through your left foot. We'll do a couple of rounds here. So inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. And then on this time, exhale, fold. And we'll just hold here for a little bit. This side might feel tighter than the other side. That's fine. You can point and flex, whatever feels good in that front foot. Same thing here, strengthening and lengthening your hamstring, your calf muscle, your whole leg. And then on your next inhale, come up, bend your front knee, and take a chaturanga. And then press back, downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, draw your knee towards your nose. Inhale, right leg high. And then bring your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, draw your right knee towards your left elbow, using your core here. Inhale, right leg high. And then bring your foot in between your palms. Plant your left foot down and inhale, come up to warrior one. Bending that front knee, using your left foot, grounding it down into the mat. One more inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, draw your left knee towards your nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step forward. Drop your right foot down. Inhale, up to warrior one. And then same thing here, making sure that your hips are level towards the front of your mat. One more inhale. And then exhale, chaturanga. Option to skip it and just go straight to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Coming back to your breath whenever you're feeling a little shaky or you just need to ground down. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg high. And exhale, bring your right foot between your palms. Spin your back foot down. And then inhale, warrior two. Keep a deep bend in that front knee. Pressing into the pinky edge corner of your left foot. Open up your arms in opposite directions. Really using your arms here. So if I came over and pressed down on your arms, they wouldn't move. Inhale. And just gaze over your right middle finger, feeling really strong in your warrior here. One more inhale. One more exhale. Okay, inhale, reverse warrior. Keep your front knee bent. Drop your back arm and lift your front arm up and over. Stretching the side body. Making this feel really good. One more inhale. And then exhale, come back to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. And then exhale, hinge forward. And then drop your front arm onto your shin or to a block for triangle pose. I love triangle pose. It feels really good on your hips, on the outer hips, on your inner hips. And then reach your left arm up towards the sky. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, we're gonna do a little balancing here. So bend your front knee and then bring your back foot in about a foot or two. If you have the block, bring the block a foot in front of your mat. And we're gonna bring your left foot up for half moon. So once you feel stable, using your core here, flexing through your left foot. If you have the stability and the focus and the balance, you can look up towards your left hand. Option to bend your left knee here for Chapasana. Opening up your hips even more. One more inhale. One more exhale. Okay, if you have your foot, release that gently, then bend your front knee and step back to warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg, and then drop your back arm, reaching your front arm up and over. Just releasing that front hip and leg, giving that leg a break. Inhale, and then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, lift your left leg high. And then exhale, bring your left foot in between your palms. Spin your back leg down. Inhale, warrior two. So same thing here. Ground down through your right foot, the pinky edge corner of your right foot, bending deep in that front knee, reaching your arms, feeling really strong in both fingertips. Inhale.
Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep your front knee bent. Reach your front arm up and over, stretching your left side body here. Inhale. Then exhale, come back to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. And on your exhale, hinge forward. And then drop your fingertips onto your block or the shin, whatever feels good on the floor. And open up. Bring your right arm up towards the sky for triangle pose. And just feel really good in your inner and outer hips, using your core here. Okay, so we're gonna try half moon on this side. So bend your front knee, bring your right foot in about a foot or two, and then bring your block about a foot in front of your mat, and then just lift up. Don't even think about it too much. Focusing on your core, opening up your hips here, flexing through your right foot, reach your right arm up towards the sky, and an option here to bend the right knee and capture the outside corner of your right foot for Chopasana. I love this stretch, feels really good. Opening up your shoulder girdle and your hip at the same time. One more inhale. And then on your exhale, gently release your right foot, bend your left knee, and then come back to warrior two as gracefully as you can. And then inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg, bump your hips to the front of your mat, and then reach your left arm up and over. And then exhale, chaturanga. Let that all go. Option to just go to downward facing dog. And then exhale. Okay, deep breath in, deep breath out. Bend your knees and step, jump, or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees deep. Reach your arms either in front of you or up over your head. And just sit back into your heels. Engage your core. Inhale. And exhale, bring your palms to heart center. We're gonna inhale, hinge forward, and then exhale for twisted chair pose. Sitting deep in that chair, bringing your palms towards your heart center, and then bringing your chest, you wanna press your chest up towards the sky. So inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, twist. One more inhale, and one more exhale. On your inhale, come back to chair pose, feeling that burn. And exhale, bring your palms to heart center. Inhale, hinge forward. And exhale, twisted chair pose. Bring your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Bring your palms to heart center. Sit really deep in that chair. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to chair pose. You guys got this. Exhale, forward fold. Let that go. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, option to take a chaturanga or step back to downward facing dog. Okay, so inhale, bend your knees, and then step, jump, or hop to the front of your mat. And then take a little seat. We're gonna do a little bit of core, and then we'll cool down, and we'll feel really good. Okay, so come into a seat here, and hinge back. Lift your feet up. Bring your palms to heart center. You have the option to hold behind your knees if this is too much. We'll just hold here for a couple of breaths. Boat pose. Okay, and then inhale. On your exhale, come down to low boat. We'll hold here for 3, for 2, for 1. Come back.
Boat pose. High boat. Option is straighten your legs if you've got it. And then exhale, low. Low boat. Using your core. Holding for 3. Holding for 2. Holding for 1. We have one more round. Come back to high boat. Inhale. On your exhale, low boat. Last time here. For 3. For 2. For 1. And then lower all the way down. Let that go. Okay, we're not done yet with core. Bring your palms behind your head, and then bring your knees into your chest, and then reach your feet up towards the sky. And we're gonna do some alternating twists here. So inhale, come up to center, and exhale, twist towards the right, dropping your left leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left, dropping your right leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. More than halfway there. Trying to get your shoulders off the mat. Bringing your elbow towards your knee. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Let that go. Bring your knees into your chest. Give them a little squeeze. You can roll them around a little bit just to relax your back. Okay, plant your feet into the ground. And we'll take a couple of rounds of bridge here. So bring your heels towards your fingertips. Bring them towards your glutes. And then press your palms into the earth, or you can grab the outside of your mat. And then inhale, lift your hips up towards the sky. Option here to take a bind by interlacing your palms at your low back, opening up your shoulder, your back, trying not to engage your glutes here. So try to relax your glutes, but press your hips up towards the sky. One more inhale. And then exhale, gently release. Really using your spine here, focusing on lengthening slowly all the way down. And then drop your knees into one another for fallen bridge. And you can take your left palm and bring it to your heart and your right palm onto your belly. Just close your eyes. And we'll take one more round of bridge. So come back, bring your heels towards your glutes. And same thing here. On the inhale, lift up. If you interlace your palms underneath your low back, try to take the opposite finger, the opposite pointer finger on top. And just holding here. Always feels so good doing bridge pose after working out really hard. Inhale. And then on your next exhale, gently release all the way down to your mat. And then we'll take another round of fallen bridge. So bring your knees towards one another, bringing your feet to the outside edges of your mat. And then bring your left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. This really helps with grounding. All the power and strength, all the things going on in our minds, this really helps just calm us down. We're slowing down, ending our practice. Just a few more moves and then we are done. Okay, so bring your knees into your chest and rock and roll a couple of times until you come to a seat. And we'll take a seated twist here. So bring your left knee to the middle of your mat and then bring your right foot over. Inhale, bring your arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, twist, dropping your right arm and palm down into the mat. Making sure that both sits bones are into the mat. And you can either wrap your left elbow around your knee, or you can bring your left elbow to the outside of your knee, whatever feels better on your body. But you really want to twist from the mid body here, your mid spine, keeping it straight and tall. One more inhale. And then your exhale, you can even look over your right shoulder. And inhale, come back to center. And just swap it out. So right knee down to the middle of the mat, left foot over. Make sure your sits bones are into the mat equally. Inhale, lift your arms up. And exhale, twist. Just rinsing out the body with the twisting poses that feel so good. And then if you have the option, you can look over your left shoulder. Then inhale, come back to center. And reach your feet out long, and we'll take a seated forward fold here. So just make sure you shift your sits bones so that they're both equally into the mat. Flex your feet, inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. You can grab the outside corners of your feet and just relax your head, your back, your low spine. Stretching the back of the hamstrings, calf, back of the knees. And also stretching your low back here. Slowing down the mind, slowing down the breath. And then gently inhale, come back up. And we'll meet back on our backs. So using your core, lower all the way down to your back. And let's bring both knees into our chest again. We'll take a nice supine spinal twist, one of my favorite twists. So drop your left leg down to the mat, keeping your right knee into your chest. You can even hike it up to your right armpit. Inhale. And then exhale, draw your right leg over your body. Option to look up towards the sky, or you can look over to the right side of the room. And just breathe into the tight and sticky spaces. Your body is open now, blood flow through the body from working out and doing all those standing poses. Letting the breath flow in and out of your body. And then on your inhale, bring both knees back to center just to realign your spine. And then exhale, drop your right leg. Keep your left knee in. You can hike it up towards your armpit. Inhale. Then on the exhale, just drop your left knee over your body. You might have to shift your hips so that they're leveled. And then same thing here. You can look up towards the sky, or you can look to the left side of the room. I feel like this pose really relaxes your mind and your body. Just feels really good on your spine. And then on your next inhale, bring your knees into your chest. And we'll do one round of happy baby. So grab the inside or outside corners of your feet, and then press your feet out open. You can rock side to side to massage your spine and your lower back. You can bend your knees and really plant your low back into the mat, and then press your feet and into your hands and your hands into your feet. So you really feel your hips ignited here. And then bring your knees into your chest. Give them a little squeeze. And then exhale, Shavasana. Corpse pose, reach your legs out long, your arms out wide, take up a lot of space here. Relaxing your whole body, splaying your feet out, relax your toes, relax your fingertips, and really relax your face here. So all the muscles in your face, the tongue off the roof of your mouth, the space between your eyebrows, the top of your head. And just allow your breath to move organically. Don't force the breath to move fast or slow. Keeping your eyes closed here. And although we're relaxing here, you still want to be connected to your body, to your mind. Allowing all the thoughts that come up to just wash away. Really taking the time to reap the benefits of your practice by staying in Shavasana. Staying in the stillness while everything around us is moving so fast. And once you're ready, just bring some life back into your feet, into your fingertips. And then inhale, reach your arms up over your head. Just for a nice stretch, reawakening up the body. And then bring your knees into your chest. Come onto either side, a fetal position, using your arm as a pillow. And just staying here for 1 second, just a couple of breaths. And then whenever you're ready, coming up to a seat, keeping your eyes closed if you can. And come to a seated position. Easy seated pose, bringing your palms to heart center. Just taking a moment to show yourself gratitude for coming to your mat, taking care of your body and your mind. Feeling strong and flexible. Then bring your thumbs to your third eye center. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this practice. I hope you feel really strong and flexible and open. Namaste.